All right, so this is now, I guess, the third member of the All-American Offshore team in just a few weeks that I have the opportunity and privilege to hang out with. Charlie Enright, superstar J24 sailor in his own right, college All-American, I think, a couple years ago.
Yeah.
And now sailing this weekend in the Viper 640 class with Malcolm Geftner on Celeritas. Charlie, welcome to Charleston. It's been a while since you've been here, huh?
Yeah, it has actually. I sailed here a bunch in college and in high school a little bit, and then I did the Mel's 24 Nationals here when I guess it was 3 years ago or something. Yeah, with Stu McNay. It was good. It was good. Like it.
So you're now a founding member of the All-American Offshore team. Something we've obviously been trying to promote as much as we can. We think it's a super idea. Just tell us in a few words what I mean. You're a sailmaker. You were Disney. You were all this stuff, and you sort of. And you've certainly got the chops. What's your goal with this program?
I think the goal of the program is pretty much just opportunity creation. I think that there's no clear, distinct path for how to go about doing this, and I think there are a lot of people that get kind of
how to go about young people to get into sailing as a profession.
Get into sailing as a profession, get into offshore sailing, all types of sailing. I just think the more tracks that are clearly defined and available to people, I think the better for everybody. And obviously, this is one of those things, and I think it should work out, very well.
I know something that Ralphie Stites and I have talked about a few times is that, if this is going to be another, go search for donations all the time thing, it's not going to really last. Some people are going to burn out on it. It's really hard work to just go and beg for money all the time, even if it's for a good cause. How do you transform a program like this from something that's just another charity to a sustainable, long-term, viable program?
Well, that's obviously a very tough question, and I think that there are a couple different answers. I think, the first kind of lies in the financial structure of the team. Obviously down the road it needs to become independent, and, the correct structure needs to get set up so far as becoming its own 501c3 and all that kind of stuff, and being able to accept donations as its own entity. But then also, just like any kind of professional anything, that's what it needs to be, professional. And, it's going to require corporate sponsorship. I mean, I think there are a lot of opportunities for exposure, and there are a lot of companies that jive with what we're doing, and so I don't think that's, a pipe dream at all.
What can you offer a company that's looking to get into? So we know that it's a nice thing for companies that want to go green. Obviously, the youth angle is a nice PR thing. What can you offer a company that wants to become involved in the AAOT?
Exposure. I mean, more than anything else. We're going to be in a lot of different places, not only all summer, but, like you said, in the future. And there's a lot of eyeballs. So, and the other thing is, it's a large market. A lot of the people that are sailing now are younger people.
Right.
So, I think it's pretty attractive.
Yeah. And that's the market that, obviously it's there's a lot of old people in sailing when you do the demographics, but, high school sailing is the fastest growing sport in America in high school sports.
Yep.
And there are a lot of people that are that are in that sort of 15 to 25 range that are looking for opportunity. So, and you guys can really help with that,
Definitely. And those are the people looking for new type stuff, not the people that have been doing it for a while and already have their stuff and are kind of set in their ways and whatnot. And it's new and it's different and it's good.
So you guys have to make a splash now, and you've got the venue to do it, you got the boat to do it, what do you have? Tell me about the program for the next few months.
This week was a really big week for the team. We have 4 guys at the boat right now, which is great. In Maryland, in Baltimore. They got there Monday, and they're tearing it apart. There's a laundry list of stuff that needs to get done, and we have until the second week of May, pretty much, before the boat needs to get up to Kings Point. And then the 21st, I might have the dates wrong, but the 21st and the 22nd, or whatever that weekend is, we're going to be doing a team safety at sea seminar at Kings Point. And then that whole entire week after that, we're going to be practicing as a team together for the first time before the Block Island race, which starts that Friday.
Right.
And then as soon as we finish that, the boat's going to turn and burn back to Annapolis we'll do the Annapolis Newport race, and then we're living in Newport until the start of the race, which
and you're
is
headed to England.
July 3rd, day before our independence. We're going back to the people that used to rule us. It's kind of funny, but
and then after that is the Fastnet.
correct. Yep, that starts the 14th of August.
So here's something. I was with Nate Fast, who's the youngest member of the team. I
Yep.
was with him in Barcelona. He was welcoming in Ryan Braymeyer with us, and we had a good time over there. He's a good addition. I'm sure he's a nice guy and a smart kid and a lot of fun. But I had this conversation with him, which is, how do I even say this? You got all these programs, the bow